my first K-pop prediction for 2025 is that IVE will come back with a full album in the early half of 2025. I know a lot of rumors are circulating that IVE is probably going to have like a Christmas comeback, but I honestly highly doubt it because, especially since they just came out with their single Supernova Love. So I think early next year we'll definitely be getting like an IVE full album, maybe even a mini album, but I think it'll most likely be a full album since we haven't gotten a full album since I Am era. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can explain for this prediction, but let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited. I hope it's just as good as Heya was. So SSERAFIM will go on their first world tour. Now, I think their company actually hinted at them going on tour in 2025, and they definitely have enough songs, more than enough songs to perform on tour, so I think 2025 will be the year they go on tour. I'd honestly be pretty shocked if they don't go on tour next year. Yeah, and I definitely would see them, so I hope they do. But yeah, like, just like the IVE opinion, I don't really have much to explain on this one, but yeah, I highly think they're going to go on tour next year. Like, I think there's rumors that they are, so, but yeah, even without the rumors, even if I didn't hear any rumors, I'd still think they're going on tour next year. Yeah, so. I'm probably going to get canceled for this one, but ILLIT's popularity will die down a little bit at least, because I know you guys may think I'm crazy, but hear me out. So I know they're kind of like blowing up right now, you know, especially since they're under hype and, you know, the drama with SSERAFIM and stuff. But other than that, like, I feel like they're gonna kind of fizzle down a little bit next year because I feel like they're one of those groups that get major hype as soon as they debut, and then like a little afterward they're kind of just like not as relevant anymore. I still feel like they'll be pretty popular, but not in the way they are this year, because I know there has been a lot of glitz, I think that's their fandom name, that have been disappointed with their recent comeback album, so that's not a great sign, but I know there's quite a few people who like it too. I'm personally not a big fan, but I don't stand them either, but I think they're a cute group, definitely. I just think that, you know, next year, I think they're just not going to be as hyped up, you know, but that's just a prediction, so take it with a grain of salt. NewJeans might disband. I'm pretty sure most of us know that this is likely to happen because of the situation going on. It's actually insane. I'm really sad to say it. I hope that they don't quit K-pop, but, you know, moves to another company, because, yeah, like, NewJeans is a great group and they make good music. I think it would just be really sad if they, like, officially announced that they disbanded. It's just a prediction I have, not that I want them to. I don't know, I kind of just get the vibe that they're going to because of all the things that are going on, but I hope it doesn't happen, so. And also the fact that Minnie announced that she's leaving HYBE for good, so we'll have to see how it all works out, I guess. Not only NewJeans, but I feel like for next year, Red Velvet won't disband, but they won't have a comeback next year at all, especially since they're focusing on like solo comebacks, even though that has nothing to do with anything. I know Irene's about to solo debut, but I've heard circulating somewhere that I think 2 members aren't going to renew their contracts with SM. I think that one of those members was Joy. I think it was Joy and Sulgi, I'm not sure. Literally my 2 biases, but yeah, I honestly hope that doesn't happen. I don't stand them anymore, but I think they're a special group to a lot of people, and I just feel like they might not come out with anything next year. I don't know, part of me felt like Cosmic was kind of like an end to their group activities. I hope not, but, you know, just like NewJeans, I don't think they'll disband, but I think maybe 2 members will leave the company. I don't know. Another prediction I think could be quite possible for next year is that Minnie from G-Idol will solo debut. I know she's been talking about it in the past, how she's like in the works of her solo album or whatever. But yeah, I think that's really exciting because she's like the vocal of the group, and I just feel like next year there's so many different possibilities. I feel like next year we're entering a whole new era of K-pop in a way, and that's kind of beside the point, but I just feel like she's going to solo debut next year, maybe. I hope we get more group comebacks from G-idle. They're my favorite group ever, but I feel like Minnie will solo debut next year. Something just tells me that she will. But yeah, ITZY will stay the same next year, if that makes sense. So basically what I mean by that is ITZY will be on the same level as popularity and like attention that they were on this year and the last as well. In other words, they won't gain or they won't lose popularity. So yeah, they'll basically just stay stagnant the way they are right now. I think their last comeback was honestly their best probably ever. So maybe I think they gained a little bit more fans with that and traction with that album alone. So I have hope for them next year, and maybe they will gain fans and I'm wrong and they will like get back on, you know, the way they used to be. But I kind of highly doubt it, especially the way they've been going these past few years. I know they're one of the groups that haven't been as popular as they used to be. They've kind of just been losing their popularity and hype and all that. But yeah, basically next year for 2025, I just feel like they're just going to stay the same. So like not gain and not lose popularity, basically. So now this isn't a like 100% sure prediction of mine, but part of me feels like BabyMonster's upcoming world tour for next year won't go as planned. And I don't mean that in like a scary way, like, oh, it's going to be a disaster. I just basically mean that most likely fans will be disappointed. Let's start off with saying that some fans will be disappointed that BabyMonster won't go to a whole lot of cities. I think it's going to be more of a small tour, to be completely honest. So that will already kind of disappoint some fans. And then other than that, I feel like, you know, they don't have a whole lot of songs. I feel like I don't even know why they're going on tour right now, because they literally don't have that many songs to play on tour. Like, they don't have quite enough. But yeah, I just feel like that's another issue that may happen and spark controversy. But yeah, I just feel like next year when they go on tour, it won't go super well. It may, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure of this prediction. I'm not a fortune teller, so I don't know anything about the future. But yeah.